What is up guys, Steph95 Vacation here, and today we have a new deck profile that is Bujin's actually. So yeah, let's start with the deck list. I don't have any dual replays. I mean, most of you know how the Bujins work, and I'm gonna explain it somehow. Because my internet connection is freakingly too slow, and it takes like 20 minutes to finish one duel on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. So we have a triple Yamato, which is basically still the best Bujin in the main deck. Once per turn during a phase, you can add one Bujin monster from your deck to your hand and send one card from your hand to the graveyard. So basically you can search all the Bujins from the deck, and you can only control one Bujin Yamato, because 2 or 3 will be freakingly too much. So triple Hirume, I play triple, it's just a personal choice. Most of you play double, but you know, I love playing triple to draw it as fast as possible. And what she does is cannot be normal summon set, must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing one Bujin monster from your graveyard, except Hirume. And the secondary effect, if this card is destroyed by your opponent's card and sent from your side of the field to your graveyard, and both players have a hand, you can discard one card, then your opponent discards one card, which is not a bad effect in some situations. Double Arasuda, because he works amazingly well with Hirume. What he does is, if a Bujin monster in your graveyard or face up on the field is banished, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand in face up defense position. So basically, special summon Hirume, she will banish some Bujin monster from your grave. His effect triggers from your hand, special summon him, and you can just go into instant exceed, which is awesome. And yeah, second effect, if a Bujin card was added from your deck to your hand this turn, except by drawing it, while you control this face-up card, you can draw one card, then discard one card, which is kinda crap, but the first effect is awesome. Double Mikazuchi, I'm still playing double Mikazuchi, because reason number 1, he's a beast warrior, so you can activate the crane. And he can search reason number 2, your Bujincarnation, if you didn't draw it. And he's a 1900 meter, because yeah, that's fine. And he's a Bujin. When a beast warrior Bujin type monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to grave, you can special summon this card for your hand, which is a plus always. Once per turn you get the end phase, if a Bujin monsters were sent from your hand to your graveyard this turn, while you control this face-up card, you can add one Bujin spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Yeah, not bad. Triple crane. Triples may be too much, you can play just double, but you know, I love crane, so I'm just playing it triple. You know, the fastest you draw him, so you don't need to search him with Yamato, you just mill out your turtles and hares. Speaking of that, double turtle. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets a Bujin monster you control, you can banish this card from your hand, from your graveyard, negate that effect, which is awesome. Also, you can do this effect multiple times, like a crane, and you can protect not only the beast warriors, you can protect, you know, Hare, turtle, or even the crane if you summon him. Double Hare, during either player's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one beast warrior type Bujin monster you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and you can only use this effect once per turn, which is cool. You're usually going to send Hare in the first turn to the grave. And one Quilin, because he's not bad, he's useful in some situations. If you control a beast warrior, Bujin, blah blah blah, you can just pop one face-up card your opponent controls. And one honest, because all of these are lights, and honest is honest. Then for the spells, triple Tenki of course, search all your beast warriors, so that's pretty much these 10 for any situations. Mainly you search Yamato, you want this in the first turn, or him to start off the combos and shit. Triple Bujincarnation, I don't really know why it's so blurry, I don't know. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, target one Bujin monster in your graveyard and one in your banished zones. Special summon both targets. They cannot be used Xyz material for Xyz summon except for Xyz summon of a beast, beast warrior, or ancient beast type. So mainly you can special summon Susanowo, you can special summon Kagutsuchi, Tsukuyomi, Tiger King, what else? Omega, Castel, Wolf, and that's it, I think. So basically, you have pretty much, you know, quite some targets. And if I'm playing triple and the search engine, so you get more of these to your hand. If one gets solemned or bottomless, you can always activate another, because it doesn't have a restriction once per turn. You can activate, you know, several times. Let's say you have this and effect passes, you summon Wolf, pop free card, Wolf destroys himself, activate another one, make, I don't know, Susanowo or something. So it's a free pop. Double Kaiser Colosseum, because, you know, open with Yamato or anything else that he has attack, or you can protect it with Crane of Honest. Just activate Colosseum with Yamato is the best combination. Double Duality to search all these cards more, you know, mainly the Tenki or Yamato if you don't draw it. And one Bookmoon because it's a Bookmoon. Then for the traps, double Dimensional Prison, double Fiendish Chain, double Vanity's Emptiness. This card is so good in this deck, because neither player can special summon monsters, you just sit on your mana, or I don't know. Destroy this card when a card is sent from the deck or the field to your graveyard. So Yamato can still do his things, you know, add to your hand and then send from the hand. You can activate Crane and shit, Honest, and this card will not be destroyed. Pretty good card. Then one Solemn Warning, one Bottomless, pretty standard, and double Trap Stun, just to make your pushes and to enable to summon you or something to not be solemned or bottomless in the early game or late. Then for the extra deck, double Susanowo. I don't see the need for the third. I never special summon the third. It can happen, I'm sure in that, but yeah. One Kagutsuchi, he's awesome. You will look in this deck if you don't open with these or draw it. Just special summon Susanowo and Kagutsuchi. It's a great combination. He will search for you and he will protect Susanowo and himself, because he can do multiple times effects. Yeah, Susanowo, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. It's the best combination with Honest. You can detach one Exceed material from this card, take one Bujin monster from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Yeah, you can only control one Susanowo, like the other Bujins. Kagutsuchi, when he's Exceed summoned, mill 5 cards. He gains 100 attack for each Bujin card sent to graveyard, so including Carnation. And yeah, he's basically like Lead Yoke. You detach and Bujin survives. Tsukuyomi, she's not bad in some situations. 2 level 4 light monsters. Once per turn you can detach one Exceed material from this card, send your entire hand to the graveyard, minimum 1. And if you do, draw 2 cards. It can save you sometimes. When this card you control while face up leaves the field because of opponent's card effect, you can target one level 4 Beast Warrior type Bujin monster in your graveyard. Up to the number of Exceed materials this card had on the field, special summon those targets. So yeah, you can special summon multiple targets. Then one Tiger King. For some combos, I know, let's say, I know you special summon these two, make Susanowo, no, Target King, then he sets a Tenki, you activate the Tenki, then you can search for Yamato or for Hirume, then you special summon another Hirume and normal summon, I don't know, if you have some Bujin, and you can make then a Susanowo, so it's a plus. It's a +1 card. Then one Constellar Omega. Basically he's he can die from spell traps. He's how to say that shit? Unaffected. Yeah, he's unaffected by all spell traps. Just detach one material. It's a great card. One Starliege Paladynamo. Once per turn you can detach 2 materials from this card to target one face-up monster opponent controls. The target stack becomes 0 and negate its effects. When this card on the field is destroyed by an opponent's card, sent to graveyard, draw 1 card. Basically he negates effect and lower the attack to 0 permanently, and when he dies you have a draw power, which is really awesome. One Arc, one Castel, one Exciton, one Maestroke, Wolf, Cowboy, Heartlandraco. He's cool because if you have Colosseum on the field or Tenki, they cannot attack him. And one Papilloperative. He's good in combination with Susanowo if opponent has some defense position monsters, and he can just bring you GG if your opponent is low on life points. You just activate Quilin with him or just attack. For side deck, I'm not that good at making a side deck, but I have tried. So double DD Crow to banish some stuff, double Veiler, maybe I don't need a Veiler here, never mind. Triple MST because your opponent will side with versus you, you know, DNA surgery like Imprisoning Mirror and shit. Double Mind Crush, double Debunk. It's good. Again, you just negate the activation effect, activation of an effect, monster effect that activates in the hand or graveyard and banish it. So it's good versus the hands. It's good versus the mermaids because yeah, they special summon with their effects. What else? I don't know. You can stop rulers and shit. Yeah. Mind Crush basically for the search decks, you know. I know Spellbox and Bujins are kinda searchy. Yeah, I think that can do. No, maybe it can't. Yeah, for the Tenki and shit. Double Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror. I know why, you know, Injectors, Shadows, well, that's about it. Maybe Dark Worlds. One Fiendish Chain, one more, and one more Trapstone. So I'm sorry this was taking too long because I'm kinda slow, and well, yeah, I hope you liked the deck profile, and see you guys next time. Step 9 Publication out.